On tonight's show, Adam Cole, baby, against 10 of the Dark Order. Dante Martin versus Powerhouse Hobbs in a Face of the Revolution qualifier match. Serena Deeb continues to channel her boyfriend Marty Scurll by taking advantage of younger talents. And the AEW in-ring debut of Jay Whiteo. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Rampage. An hour of wrestling on Friday nights that barely seemed like it lasted 60 minutes. Let me know your thoughts on the show in the comments, please. Excalibur, Taz, Ricky Starks, and the Insurrection influencer himself, Chris Jericho, on commentary. That's his fucking name until he addresses the fact of why he donated a bunch of money to Donald Trump and why his wife and mother-in-law were part of the insurrection attempt. And no, I'm not going to fucking forget that. And if you don't like it, I don't care. So anyway, Adam Cole, baby, against 10 of the Dark Order. I will say 10 is in very good shape. I'm kind of 50-50 on the Dark Order gimmick. I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but whatever. It's here to stay. It's harmless. And who knows, they might actually be able to break 10 out and have him do some single stuff. This wasn't bad. At least it seems like Adam Cole's a little bit more motivated. I still have kind of written off the fact of like taking him that seriously. Oh, he had to come in and, kind of rest on his laurels and then suddenly, realize like, oh, after facing Orange Cassidy, he has to get serious. I mean, if you guys want to say that's good storytelling, that's fine. That's okay. I don't really care, for it because I'm not really for the elite. But 10 did some good power stuff. Cole focused on the previously injured knee. There was a nice, full Nelson spot, but then a low blow with the referee distracted, and then lowering the boom. And Adam Cole, baby, gets the victory. And then Red Dragon are out there, and there you go. All right, fine. It was a fine opening match. I also want to point out America's Got Talent Extreme. Nikki Bella's the best fucking judge you could get for that. What does she know about Extreme? I'm not even going to go into that. You can go into that in the comments if you want. We get recaps of Punk, MJF, and everything. I'm really looking forward to the dog collar match. And then Powerhouse Hobbs against Dante Martin. Strength versus insane flying ability. Even though Hobbs is very, very agile and quick for his height, I mean, obviously Dante would have the speed edge. And Hobbs gloms him before the bell. This is the Face of the Revolution qualifier match. And Dante fires up briefly. Hobbs overpowers him, throws him, just beals him, throws him into the ring, beals him a couple times. We go to a break. We get some more great stuff from Hobbs since he's just got that great snarl, that great sneer. And Dante fires back with a tornado and actually tries to get him back in. Get him back in the ring. Tries to go, for another big maneuver, but eventually falls to the spine buster. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's it. That's really it. And yeah, so I will say, by the way, this earlier time slot for Rampage is actually better. I think they should do this more often because it's in the afternoon and you can actually lead into, the other wrestling show. And also, they maybe get a chance to hook more of an audience because having it on 7 p.m., 7 p.m. like on the East Coast, 10 p.m. on the West Coast, unless you are like me, and I know I am, and you have an East Coast feed and you can get that stuff. Having it on that late, it's just not going to work. I think this 4 p.m. time slot works. So anyway, it's going to be Jade against the Bunny next week. And I can't think of a match I'd rather not watch. I will watch it, but I don't think it's going to be very good. Jade was dressed like Jim Carrey in Batman Forever. I know because money. And she's green. And also green like money. So, by the way, Matt Hardy has no business being on a wrestling program anymore. Just, he's not any good. Serena Deeb took on Angelica Risk, who's been on Dark and Dark Elevation, and 5-Minute Professor Challenge, and yep, Serena did again what Marty Scurll loves to do, and take advantage of younger talents, and just, then disavow that he actually did anything. Or even admit that he does something, and people still try to get him in the wrestling business. I mean, why the fuck would you even do that? Serena basically beats her with the Serenity Lock. Angelica Risk has shown some promise, and hopefully she gets more of a chance later. So we get a short package on Danielson and Moxley. And the Jade Trent split screen, knife pervert face, that was kind of funny. Dynamite's Jade versus the Bunny, Eddie and Jericho having a face-to-face tag team battle royal with 10 teams or so, that's a lot, and then a casino battle royal the next week. You think they overbooked that too much? And House of Black versus Penta and Pac. Rampage of Sammy and Andrade for the TNT Championship and more. And then Jay Whiteo makes his entrance. And Trent comes out, Trent Beretta. Look, Jay White versus Trent, it was fine. Harkens back to her New Japan days. It was well worked. I'm not the biggest Jay White fan. In fact, I would argue I find him rather boring, but he can wrestle. Him and Trent cut a good pace here. There was some good psychology from Jay. Trent was fired up. Eventually, does try to get even angrier and everything, and really take it to Jay White, who's the more dastardly of the two. He does a barricade, ring apron spot, and Excalibur even points out, yeah, that's exactly what happened when exactly what happened to JR, a number of years ago. Yeah, when Jay White decided to stupidly and sloppily injure JR's, he didn't mean to, but it was a stupid spot. Josh Barnett was upset. I wouldn't want to anger that guy. So eventually, we do get Trent, almost gained the victory, but alas, falls to the Blade Runner 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's really all you got right there. There wasn't a lot to this episode of Rampage. Nothing bad, just nothing that stood out where I'm like, oh boy, I gotta talk about it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Wetland. I'll see you soon.